Hi guys! Alright, so for those of you who don't already know, me and Tim recently purchased a boat. Her name is Marielle and she's down there somewhere. Hopefully I'm pointing towards her. Right, so we're going to take you down there so you get a chance to have a look at her in all her glory and get to see what she's made of. So let's go down and take a look. Alright, so starting at the front of the boat. So the front of the boat is called the bow, and this is the bow of our boat, Marielle. We're going to tell you a bit more about her later on, but for now I'm going to show you the roof, because this is quite unique, and I don't know many places that we've been in or lived in where you can just get up on a roof, and I will demonstrate that. So, here we go. So this is the roof of our boat, which is great that we can actually get up on it because it acts like an extra room in addition to what we've got in the boat. So it's great, you can come up here, you can sit down, you can relax, you can chill out with a book or with a drink, so it's really nice. On the actual roof itself, we've got these mushroom vents here. So this is what gives us ventilation into the boat, which is great when it's really hot and you need to cool down. And also, we've got a lot of space here, and what we're planning to do is we're planning to get some solar panels in the next couple of weeks installed, and these will be going on top of the roof, but that will still give us lots of space further down the roof for play. And we're doing that because we're hoping that we can then start continuously cruising and living on board the boat, and having the solar panels means that we could actually start using the sun's energy to generate electricity rather than using the plug-in mains that we've got at the moment here at the marina. And down here we've got our boat's name, Marielle. So what we're planning to do in the future is we're going to actually shine up her nameplate so you get to see it in all her glory. And also we're planning to actually write her name on here, get it painted, massive letters, just so we can add some personality to her. Okay, and now we're going to make our way to the back of the boat, which is called the stern, and for that Tim's going to go through that with you.
Hey, hi there. So yeah, welcome to the stern of the boat. I'm Tim. Okay, so yeah, this is obviously where you drive the boat. This is where it differs to a normal house, is the fact that you can just take it anywhere and drive it around the canals of England, which is what we're really excited to do. So this is called the tiller here, so this is how you steer left and right. It's one of those ones where left is right and right is left. And when we are cruising around, this is where we're going to sit. We're quite lucky with this one. This is where we quite like to be. It's got squidgy seats that are already on there, which will be really nice and comfortable. And yeah, and what the crazy thing is, when you first get on here, like we haven't taken it out and driven it yet, but the first thing you notice when you stand on here and look on there for the first time is how long it is. Okay, so it's 53 foot, and you just think it's going to be quite difficult to steer. It's going to be a challenge, but it's something to look forward to. But to be honest with you, they only go about 5 miles an hour anyway, so it's not as difficult as it sounds.
Not that dangerous.
So yeah, underneath here, so this is the engine room. The engine is actually just underneath those floorboards there, but I'm not going to lift those up today. I'm just going to show you what you do. So the key is in there now, and just like a car, spin it and it goes on. It's going like that. So it's diesel powered. This is forwards, this is backwards. It really is as simple as that, and like I said, I'm saying it's simple. I haven't even got it going yet or even driven it yet. It might actually be really difficult, so I'm just blagging it a little bit really. But yeah, so come indoors and let's go and have a look at the bedroom. So yeah, welcome to the bedroom here. Obviously one of the first things that you notice compared to a house or a flat is that it's quite small, it's quite compact, but actually the bed is a double bed. It's just a normal double bed, so it doesn't feel any difference when you're actually sleeping. And the thing that's actually quite clever about this room is how much storage that it's got. We've just got the normal things. We've got a cupboard to keep our clothes, we've got another cupboard here to keep bits and bobs, and what was also quite special about this was compared to other boats was the fact that it has space at the end of the bed here. So this has got a desk here, so this is my office space. So me and Sam, we're both English teachers online, so we've actually got 2 places where we can, on the boat, where we can work at the same time, just on the internet. So we can go anywhere and work anywhere, so we're really excited about that.
Yeah.
And obviously coming through here, yeah, this is a picture of all of our memories, which we recently put up, of all of our good memories the last few years of living around in other places.
A lot of memories to put up there.
Yeah, good memories.
Just a selection.
Just to remind us of the good times. So, oh yeah, now we're going to go into the bathroom, and Sam is going to talk about that.
Yeah, I get the job talking about the bog in the bathroom. So, here is the bathroom itself. Now, first thing you think when you come into it is it's a bit small, and yeah, it might be smaller than some bathrooms that you get in houses or flats, but we've lived in other countries and we've had lots of different flats that we've lived in, and I can tell you, actually, this is a pretty good bathroom compared to some of the other ones that we had. Some of the other ones were either very small or they were just wet rooms and didn't actually have a place where the water would completely drain away when you had a shower. So this is brilliant. So the great thing about this bathroom is it's been compartmentalized very well. So everything has a place. You've got your sink, you've got the toilet, and you've got the shower as well. Now the shower is a bit cozy, but one thing you find out about living in a small place is how easy it is to adapt and get used to a different situation. And maybe because we've been living in different countries, we've had to get used to that a bit more, but it is actually quite easy doing that on the boat, and there's more than enough space for us to have our showers. Another great thing as well is that we have lots of storage up here in the bathroom, so we can store all our items here or even underneath the sink. The different thing about this bathroom though is the toilet. So we're not plumbed in the same way that other toilets are when in regular homes. So what we have to do is when we go to the loo, it does get collected into a box, and that's a box that has to be emptied out every 2 to 3 days. Luckily not me, he does that. It's his job, so it's okay. But it is still fine. You can still flush the toilet as you would do with any other toilet. So yeah. And now let's move on to the kitchen. I can go through that with you. So, kitchen, a lot of space in here. I was really happy when we came on board this boat because we saw some other boats and we saw some tiny pokey kitchens. This one has lots of space. So there's lots of worktop space here, which is perfect for cooking. It's big enough for both me and Tim to be in the kitchen and just cook together or just do whatever in the kitchen really. And we have our hob stove here as well as our oven and our grill, so you've got items here that you'd have in the house anyway, so we're not losing out on those little luxuries. There's also a lot of storage up here on the shelves and also on these hooks over here, and then behind these doors, a bit deceiving, but there's more space. So this is where we can keep our food and also our crockery and also any other cooking items. And in here is where we keep our fridge. So everything has a place, which is very good for us. So that's the kitchen, and Tim's now going to tell you about the lounge and the dining room.
Okay, cool, thanks. Yes, we've still got a couple of rooms left to go. This very small bit here is the dining room here. So this is obviously the dining table. This is where we sit out to eat. It's currently got space for 2 people, but it does have a fold out flap thingy if we do want to ever have more people to sit around it, which is a good option. One of our new things that we got is a washing machine.
My favourite toy.
Yeah, that wasn't on here before, so that means that we can do our washing anywhere. We don't have to go to the laundrette or whatever. And the reason why we chose this one, for a couple of reasons, obviously it's very narrow so it can fit into a place very easily, and also it does a cold wash. So when you're on living on a boat like this, you have to be careful with the amount of electricity that you can consume. So when we're not plugged in like we are now, we're just running off the battery and the solar panels and stuff, we have to be very careful, and this offered that as a sort of low energy option.
Yeah.
And we got the idea from the other narrowboat YouTuber, Cruising the Cut. It was, yeah, I thought it was a good recommendation and we're happy with it so far.
I'm very happy with it.
So yeah, another thing that is quite cool, this is quite a cool toy, it's a 3-in-1. It is a coffee table, a bench and a chest of drawers at the same time, which is really, really cool. So this is, you can sit on that, you can take off the squidge, turn it into a table.
Show me the drawers.
Oh yeah, we've got his and hers, yeah, drawer there, just of random stuff.
And my random ukulele on there too.
Yeah, you got your ukulele, which you recently brought up here, didn't you? And this are the sofas here, which I really like the sofas here. Yeah, a sign of a good sofa is that you can put your feet up, and this
demonstrate
passes the test very easy. So yeah, very happy with that. And also you take off these back cushions here, and then it's 2 single beds if you've ever got guests. So yeah, we've got my mum and dad coming tomorrow, so they're going to test those out and give us a review.
We can show them the storage, maybe where there is storage.
Oh yeah, true. Actually, yeah. So underneath here, yeah, you lift up this. Underneath there, that's all hollow in there. So you, once again, it's just a great use of space. We can store loads of random stuff in there. Stuff you wouldn't use all the time because you have to lift it off and go in there. But that's good. Yeah, long-term storage. So now this is the fireplace here. So it's summer at the moment, and we've just moved on, so we haven't got this going yet. But we definitely will have to in the winter. It's diesel powered. Most of them on these boats are coal powered or wood powered. We didn't really mind either way, but it just happened to come with diesel, and it's the same diesel obviously that you use for the engine, so we just have to make sure we've got enough of it, and yeah, we're quite happy with it, but once again, haven't got it going yet, so we don't know.
Way too hot to get it going.
Yeah, way too hot at the moment. And yes, this is the final part coming up now. This is the bow, this is the crash cover here. It's my... No, that's alright. Yeah, so we're on the marine at the moment, so yeah, it's a nice place to sit down. You got a table out here, and in the morning you get a pot of tea on the go, pot of coffee, and you get to be outside, look out on the water and think about what you're going to do that day. So yeah, no, I'm really happy with it, and it's definitely my favourite part of the boat. And yeah, I'm going to pass you back to Sam now, just to...
So that was a house tour, or our narrowboat house tour. I hope you enjoyed watching our video. If you did, please like and subscribe to our channel so we can keep you up to date with more of our journeys once we're cruising out on the canal. And thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you soon. Bye.